Coos Bay Boardwalk is located on Highway 101 in Coos Bay. Coos Bay is a very nice working harbor area that is worth a quick stop to wander and have a bite to eat. The boardwalk is a short stretch of wood plank pier that has a fish market, a number of informative displays, and great views of the bay and harbor. There are several exhibits that present the history of Coos Bay and particularly the lumber industry that played such a huge role in the town's development. There's a tugboat, the Koos No. 2, on display, and there is a nice area to stroll and have lunch at one of the picnic tables by the marina. Koos No. 2. Here is some information taken from the sign. Working on water, Koos No. 2 was the second of several tugboats with the Koos name to work for the Knutson Towboat Company. Built in 1924 by Frank Lowe at his Marshfield shipyard, Koos No. 2 went to work with her sister tug, Koos. The original Koos was used as a travel boat by the Simpson family to get from their estate at Shore Acres to the Coos Bay waterfront. The tug was retired in 1987 and donated to the community by the Knutson Towboat Company. There is also information about the history of the Koos name on the sign. What is a tugboat? A boat designed to push or tow. Tugboats have a lot of power and are versatile. A tug can push or tow something a lot bigger than itself and can go backwards or sideways almost as well as forward. While some tugboats working the Coos Bay waterways since the 1930s are still in service, new tugs are continually being designed and built. Tugboats have evolved over the years to include things like bow and stern thrusters to improve maneuverability. There are mainly two types of tugboats, ocean-going and harbor tugs. Both types of tugs can be seen working on Coos Bay today. Tugboat ancestors. The first tugs were steam-powered and were used to move log rafts and help sailing ships in and out of port. Diesel engines replaced steam engines at about the same time that railroads replaced steam engines with diesel locomotives. Even though a wheel-belt tug can last a long time, having a useful life of 50 years or more, it's a tough and sometimes dangerous life. Years ago, many tugs were lost in stormy weather or wrecked crossing the bar. Now accidents are rare due to modern equipment and better knowledge of the weather and sea conditions. In one of the pavilions, you will find a beautiful detailed map of the extended Coos Bay area carved into the floor. On the sign describing it, you will see the communities of Coos Bay, North Bend, Charleston, Glasgow, including locations of Sunset Bay, Shore Acres, and Cape Arago State Parks. There is a statue. It is a veterans memorial honoring those who have served and reads, "A time to love, a time to hate, a time of war, and a time of peace." Ecclesiastes 3:8. Unfortunately, the statue has been damaged and hopefully will be repaired by the time you see it. There isn't much info about how many yearly visitors come to the Coos Bay Boardwalk, but here's some related information about the Coos Bay area. There is a Coos Bay History Museum. This museum has about 8,000 in-person visitors annually, but also serves many more through its hybrid programming. Coos Bay's popularity. The southern Oregon coast has been popular with explorers since the 16th century due to the dramatic beaches, sunsets, forests, dunes, and fish-filled waters. The Coos County economy. The main industries in Coos County are tourism, fishing, agriculture, and forest products. We cut back through the pavilion that houses the Veterans Memorial statue because we saw a tug coming down the waterway. We both got shots of the tug when it got closer.